Guys, look, when you are inspired, you're inspired. And on this cook/experiment, I am 100% inspired. My name is Tommy, and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, so you get notified every time the channel does a future upload. Man, it is greatly appreciated. Guys, look, my buddy Royal, aka Pitmaster X, cooked some baby back ribs in butter and called them top 5 rib he ever tasted. So look, those who follow my channel know I have these ribs pretty much down to a science in my 5-hour no wrap at 250 Fahrenheit. Usually done about that 4.5-hour mark. I mean, it's hard to imagine a better tasting rib than these, but hey man, on today's show, we're gonna put him to test. Look, as you see, I got my Masterbuilt 800 all ready to go. We will melt some butter. I'll take you over to my fresh herb garden. We will pick some herbs, get it in the butter, season up the butter, get the ribs in the butter, and away we go. All right, guys, look, real quick show a reminder. 8/22, our weekend wind down barbecue chat/giveaway is on, and we are giving away another food processor. That is right, another food processor. So look, you gotta hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss any of these giveaways or any of my future uploads. First up, we gotta clean a few racks of ribs. You guys know how I do it. Slit the top there, leave all the juices in the little baggie there. Get yourself some paper towels, start drying those ribs. Now look, for this recipe, you want a nice thick, you want that fat right there. You want a nice thick, plump rack of baby back ribs, and you don't have to do anything to these suckers but remove the membrane. So look, easy peasy. A butter knife is better. The back end of a spoon right above the bone, but go in the middle. Stop going from the ends. Reach that finger all the way across and pull up. And again, you want a nice plump rack if you could find them, and definitely baby backs. So look, from there I have 2 pans. That's what I could fit. I got 8 sticks of butter in each pan. We'll get those in the pit. Now look, I'm gonna raise my pit so the butter starts to boil at about 230 Fahrenheit. But now it's off to the fresh herb garden. Oh yeah. You can't make it up. I mean, what do you think? Pitmaster X is the only one with a fresh herb garden? Oh, man, you didn't say that. Of course. Come on. Jesus. Oh, man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's a rosemary. I'm thinking that'll do it. All right, so look, once your butter starts to melt, you want to get your fresh rosemary, fresh thyme in. I'm going to slightly pound some garlic just to get those oils released, and I'll get some full bulbs chunks in. Oh man, that's flavor. Oh yeah. Oh man, wow. Oh yeah. There you go, man, just like that. From there, I'm going to do some fresh cracked black pepper. Oh man, that's flavor. And to that, I'm going to go a little chili powder. Look, you can add whatever it is you wish to add. But one thing I wouldn't add, if you're going to go with a salted butter like I did, don't add the added salt. Oh, yeah. From there, what you want to do is just kind of lay those ribs in. Now, I did have to trim these ribs down a little bit. No big deal, because Molly will get a nice little unseasoned treat. There you go. And I also did add a half a stick of butter each. And a little chili powder on top, why not? Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time the channel does a future upload. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Look, we're just gonna let this run. As you saw, I do have a temp probe in the pit, because anytime you're working with like a butter in an open fire, you definitely have to be careful. So I do have a temp probe in. I got an extinguisher right there, and I'll be close by outside in the house. And of course, with my ThermoPro, it's 500 feet. I could walk the property and still know what's going on in the pit. So if there's a problem, my ThermoPro will ring. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, look, we are 2 hours in, and I gotta tell you, man, as I entered the shack, it smells like a movie theater in here, outside, everywhere. I mean, this is the best the shack has ever smelled on anything that I've cooked. But hey, man, I did take a peek, and I'm 50-50 on how this is gonna turn out. But let's open up the hood together again, and let's take a look. One thing's for sure, I definitely ruined my wife's pans, and she'll kill me. Oh, yeah. Now, these two here are for Molly. I wanted to keep the seasoning off and the butter off. Oh, man. I mean, I'm thinking I might have had my butter a little bit too hot. Oh man, 275 on the butter, man, that should be good. Oh, they're tender. And they're done. Let me get these off, get them on the board, and hey man, this might work out good. I have to tell you, man, these look interesting to say the least. Let me switch the cameras around and give you guys a close-up. Alrighty, look, right off the bat, I gotta say, well, hey man, these ain't the most attractive rib, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Definitely a little fall off the bone. And still very hot. Guys, let me get my gloves on. As you see Molly's nose right there. And as you could see, these suckers were juicy. Almost like a butter tasting juice. I mean, these were really pretty Pretty incredible ribs, I must say. Oh, man. But guys, look, let's take this in live for that taste test. Gotta be. All right, guys, look, man, I gotta tell you again, man, as you see Molly hanging and ready, the smell out here is, again, I have to say it is just crazy, man. It smells just like butter everywhere. And it's just I find that funny because I'm out here in the shack and obviously we're open all around and the wind's blowing through, man, but it's just coming from this pit, man. It is everywhere. And as you saw when I cut the ribs open, man, they are juicy, right? So I am real interested in seeing what we got here. I am going to dive right in. And again, man, I don't think I've seen a juicier rib that I could say. Oh yeah. Cheers. Oh wow. Wow. So look, I've cooked ribs many a ways. And sometimes what you're doing to them doesn't come through on the end product, but this, I get that butter flavor right away with the garlic and the rosemary. I get it all on the rib. The smell is phenomenal. This is a good rib. Wow. You know, it's a different kind of rib. But I'll tell you, man, this here is a must make. And that damn Pitmaster X is definitely onto something. Oh yeah. I mean, guys, I am going to enjoy this. I am going to roll my Patreons and YouTube join members. Check that out down below. And until next time, oh yeah, we will see you soon.